What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys the next episode of my Quest to 4,000 Trophy series. Alright, so this is my third day in a row of powering through with the trophies, and I think my second episode in a row, so I'm going to go ahead and keep pushing through on my way to 4,000. Like I said, I want to wrap it up within the next couple of days, and I'm just going to be playing for like 6 to 8 hours a day, or even more, and I'm just going to keep trying to attack as many bases as possible and get our way to 4,000. Again, between 3,600 and 3,900 trophies, it's really hard to find those good bases, because I still find those people in Master 1 who only have like one trophy available. So I'm just going to keep grinding through, and let's go ahead and check out this first base right here. So this is Mika from Finland, and if you guys remember the clan name, this is actually one of the clans that I broadcasted in the Finnish Clash event, so it's pretty funny to attack this base. I might have actually broadcasted one of this guy's attacks and talked about it on that live stream that I did, but overall this raid actually went really well. If you remember this base design, maybe you're an older clasher, but this is a design from 2013, 2014 when people would do this. I think it was before skeleton traps or any of that stuff had come out, and it was actually a pretty popular base design that would try to get the king and queen to sort of mess up and go around the base rather than go to the center. But fortunately for me, it worked out pretty well. The jump spells definitely helped out a lot. 50%, I got 8 trophies for this raid, and even though it wasn't a lot, at this point I had been searching a while for a base, and even though this guy only had 12 trophies available, I definitely wanted to attack him. So this next base here is actually a base I really wanted to talk about, because this guy actually has a base that I see often, and a lot of people are baited into attacking it from the bottom, and I've done it plenty of times myself. I see all those juicy buildings on the bottom, I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so easy, or I'm gonna get a really easy 50%, and then I can just make my way to the town hall. But unfortunately it doesn't work out like that, because that's where all the giant bombs are, that's where all the skeleton traps are, that's where the clan castle is going to come out of. So instead I'm going to attack from the top left, and since I have 2 jump spells, I can use those to make a path straight to the town hall. So it looks like I'm making my way there. I'm going to freeze that multi-target inferno tower for my wizards, dropping a lightning spell that was actually pretty accurate. So I'm going to destroy all the troops inside of the clan castle, and now my troops are just making their way to the town hall, taking that out, and we're sitting at around 30%. So overall things are good, just trying to make sure I get to 50. Heroes are still doing a solid job. Looks like the single target inferno tower is going to latch onto my barbarian king right there and take him out in just a second. So unfortunately he's going down, but luckily my queen's ability will let her go invisible in case she gets logged onto. And yeah, she's going to shoot a couple more buildings. I still have some troops on the outside, and that should be able to get us to 50%. Alright, so right now, looking at where we're at, like I said in the last video, we ended at 3,760 trophies. I got another 15 for this one. And if you guys didn't know, back in 2013, maybe early 2014, I did a push to the top 200, and back then you could get the top 200 by hitting 3,800 trophies, because it was way more difficult to get to the Champions League. So I think I got to 3,810 trophies for my personal record, which is like 180th in the world, something like that. And in this episode, I should be able to pass that if I get enough trophies. So I'm just going to keep pushing along, and let's see how many trophies this guy's going to give us if we win. Alright, so this guy, attacking him from the bottom left, again, 2 jump spells. You guys might have been seeing that I'm switching back and forth between 2 jump spells and 2 rage spells. I'm sort of experimenting with my spells right now, and sometimes I don't even bring a free spell, because sometimes I feel like the 4 golems up front mean I don't even need to bring a freeze, because the multi-target inferno towers are just going to be attacking the golem for the whole raid. So yeah, you'll see me experimenting with some spells over the next couple of episodes, and overall for this raid it actually worked out perfectly to where I'm going to let my troops run around a little bit longer and try to get 3 stars for this base. So 57% going to be attacking that beautiful wall right there. This guy did have a single targeted inferno tower, and usually I don't recommend that, but in this case it actually ended up taking care of 2 of my golems, and because of that, all my troops on the bottom left, if I had those 2 golems acting as bodyguards for my wizards, witches, and archer queen, I probably would have been able to get 3 stars, but because of that single targeted inferno tower, my troops weren't able to run there fast enough to save them, and overall I had to end the battle right there. So 80%, 8 trophies, definitely a solid raid. Let's go ahead and check out this one right here. And looking at this one, this guy definitely has a funky base design. I don't know about you, but if you guys, especially if you're higher level trophy pushers, you'll notice that some of the most simple base designs give you the biggest amount of problems. For example, the most popular base design right now, which I'll talk about in a bit, I didn't actually attack one of them today, but the most popular base design is literally just like 4 compartments on the outside. I attacked it in last episode, I think. 4 compartments on the outside, 1 giant ring in the center that your troops just run around in a circle inside of, and then the town hall that's inside, like the town hall, inferno towers, and a couple of other things inside of the very center. Anyways, these really simple base designs that don't use a lot of sections of walls tend to be the most popular inside of the like higher levels of the Champions League, and they seem to work out the best, which is really weird for me because I'm used to farming bases that have lots of different wall intersections and you want to make as many compartments as possible. But in the upper levels of the Champions League, it seems like it's way more different because most of the times you can just use 2 jump spells to get directly to the town hall. So overall for this guy, 47%, 49%, didn't turn out to be too difficult. If you guys actually saw the skeleton traps, they brought all of my troops back to the center. And for this one, I actually ended up getting 18 trophies because he had 27 available for the entire base. So really good stuff today. You can see I'm at 3,858 trophies total. Really nice. I passed my personal record, which was I think like 3,810. So pretty nice, even though it's obviously way easier since I'm not in the top 200, and it's definitely easier to get to Champions League nowadays, but still past my personal record, and we're definitely making great progress towards the top 200. So that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to have another episode out tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be grinding at it every day, and I would be surprised if I didn't finish it up either by the end of the weekend or maybe on like Monday. So yeah, that's going to do it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.